Hello and welcome back to a supremely messy desk here where I am attempting to make some baubles. I thought you might like to share in the process as well. The baubles I am decorating are these ceramic ones, and I got these from Hobbycraft. I think they come in boxes of 6. I do believe they sell them singularly, but I just thought I'm going to do more than one. If I'm going to do these, I'm not just going to do one. So yeah, they come in boxes of 6, so I've got a few boxes of these to have a go with, and basically here in my little tray you can see the process. Look at my beautiful stands. These are made out of kitchen roll, an old kitchen roll, and you just chop it into small bits and it makes a really good stand to pop your bauble on when it's drying or when you're painting it, or if you don't want to get it all over your fingers like I do. So yes, so baubles is the first thing you'll need to decorate a bauble. It's kind of helpful. If you haven't got ceramic ones, maybe you've got some old plastic ones that you'd like to redecorate. Maybe you don't like the colour of them or something. You know, plain old baubles, anything will do. Same technique really, because acrylic goes on top of plastic just the same. You could paint glass baubles if you wanted to. I'm not sure about how that would go on, or if the acrylic, I'm sure the acrylic must be able to stick on it, should be able to, but I prefer this is something I had a go at. This isn't a glass bauble, it's a plastic one, and it's one of those ones that you can fill. Got it from Wilko's, still got this label on, and I did had an attempt at some not acrylic, alcohol ink and some kind of weird gesso in the middle of it. It's okay. I'm going to have a better go at these because I've just ordered some more stuff. It won't be in time for this year, but next year we'll have some alcohol ink baubles. But for now, we're going with these ceramic ones. So what you will need, apart from the bauble, is a selection of acrylic paints. I have got some of these Pebeo, however you pronounce it, Decocremes. These are, some of them were from Hobbycraft, some of them were from Skipton Art Supplies. If you haven't got those, any old craft paint, acrylic paint, preferably a matte one, unless you like the gloss look. If you like the gloss look, go for the gloss. Also fine. You'll need a variety of colours, unless you're going minimalist, which I am not, as you can probably see from the tray. This is in no way minimalist, can I say? Which is why I've named them confetti baubles, because they reminded me of, you know, New Year's Eve, where they release the balloons and then all the confetti comes down. It's kind of an idea that I was going with. So yeah, so baubles, paint of any kind. Don't go out and buy anything specifically unless you really want a specific colourway. I've gone all colours because that's me. I've also on some of them gone glitter, again me, and some of them I've added some gold in. Me. You do you. If you are happier doing like a monochrome, you could do black baubles with little white decorations on, vice versa. You could go neutrals. You could go with something more traditional. I have done a couple of more traditional ones, which I'll show you in another video, hopefully this week. I'm going to try and whack a few out this week so we can get some baubles done together. I've got, yeah, that'll probably come in my other video, which has got some pom-poms as well. Yeah. Other things that I have done. If you also want to do some needle felted ones with some polystyrene base, check out last Christmas's videos, because there's a few in there if you're interested, for needle felted snowman bauble, needle felted bauble with spots on. I think I've got one of these somewhere on my table, but I can't find it now. Let's have a little look. Here we go. So made these last year. little needle felted baubles in different colours. But yeah, check that out. That's from last Christmas. This Christmas I'm giving you my confetti baubles. Last Christmas. No, I'm not even going to go there because that is just going to cause problems. Doesn't count if it's not sung by Wham, does it? Don't at me, okay? Right, back on track. Baubles, paint. I have also got, because I like gold, as you know, some gold to add some little accent colours in. I have got, what else did I have? Oh yes, the Pebeo Decocreme also do like a gold glitter. That was always going to come home in my basket, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Other thing you could have is Liquitex acrylic gouache or any other acrylic gouache. Any other acrylic gouache that you may have to hand. Other than that, the world's your lobster, and you can go crazy with this as I have done. So first thing first you need to do is to base paint your bauble. They may look like they've got a layer of gesso on, and they probably have, but I like to add another base colour to them. You could, if you wanted to, just leave it and go with it because they're going to be varnished. I do varnish them, but I like to add another base and another base in another colour, which is what I've done. So when you have painted it all over, I'm not going to show you the very basic painting of these. Literally you just slap it on and wait for it to dry, and you can see with these Decocremes they dry to a very nice matte finish, which also gives a bit of grip for the other acrylics to go onto. Okie dokie. So the main painting bit, get a variety of colours, and once your base colour is dry you can go crazy and slap them on. Slap on the paint, should I say. I will be showing you one from beginning to end in this video so you'll be able to see. I won't show you the base painting because you know that's kind of as it is. You just paint it. But I will go through from beginning to end as a relaxing little video for you to watch. Another thing that you will need, once your baubles are dry and fully decorated, then you will need some kind of a varnish. I have got two types. I have got a spray-on varnish, which is a Plasticote one. It's just like a polyurethane, that's the word I'm looking for. It's like a polyurethane varnish that will keep them nice and pristine for other years. I have got a matte one at the moment, so it's a matte varnish. You could also, if you want to bring out the colour, I've got some Deco Art, which is an Americana brand, and this is a gloss varnish called Duraclear. That also works really well. You have to make sure that your items are all really dry before you add that, because you are brushing that on. With the spray, it tends to be quicker, obviously, because you're spraying. You need to do that outdoors or in a very well ventilated area. Just saying that now right at the beginning. So, to recap, baubles, paint, varnish, some brushes to apply your paint with, and maybe little bits of glitz like this gold or this glitter, or both if you're me. Right, let's get to decorating a bauble. It's really simple. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. You could do this with your whole family. If you've got a pack of 6 baubles, you could have one each depending on how big your family is, and then have a go at a competition to see who can make the best decorated bauble. That's an idea, isn't it? That's an idea. And at the end of it you'll have 6 baubles to hang on your tree, which would be an ideal situation. Okay, let's go for it. So I have got a base painted bauble here. Literally it has just been one coat of this on top of the bauble as it was. As I said, nice matte finish, and what we're going to do now is to simply have some fun. So I'm going to get all my colours together. Remember, if you don't want them to mix, then in between you're going to need to wait for each set of colours to dry. I will say though that they dry really quickly on these ceramic baubles, so you won't be waiting too long. So let's do that now. And that's basically all there is to it. You then obviously need to varnish them. So I have varnished a couple of mine. This one is one that's just drying off. It's had its glitter added, and now all I need to do, because these come with like a little twine attachment you do, I just need to put that back through and then it's ready to hang. And it's a really simple, quick, nice and easy thing that you can do either on your own if you want a little bit of you time, a little bit of zoning out and just making something nice for your tree or for a friend or as a present, or if you want to, as I say, have a go with your family, make it a fun time. Maybe not wine involved, maybe wine involved, who knows. Yeah, and just have a really, really good time making some nice, pretty baubles. I will see you very soon. I have got another I've got another bauble video coming up with some different kinds of baubles in it. So keep an eye out for that. If you like the content, please don't forget to like, subscribe, send me a comment. What would you put on a bauble? Keep it clean, people, okay? What would you put on a bauble? Let me know. What colours would you use? Obviously, I'm not everyone's taste, my colorific nature. So tell me, if you limit it, what colours would you use? Have a great day and see you supremely soon with more goodness. Bye for now.